seen a lot of Cubans for Trump.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Trust you all are doing good and having a great day. So all credit goes to the creators in those videos. So guys, on today's FAFO Chronicles.
That's unfortunately, I'm not from Cuba, I'm just half Cuban. My dad is
Your family's Cuban.
Yeah. Most of my family has been here for a while. We don't have a lot of family there, but the people there are struggling.
I've seen a lot of Cubans for Trump.
That's unfortunately, that comes from the anti-revolution sentiment from Fidel's time.
There is a very popular song for Trump.
Yeah, there is, yeah. It's unfortunate. A lot of them come here and just turn completely capitalist and support Trump because they think it's the whole idea of the American dream. When they start getting deported, then they'll see the regime that he's putting on now.
So Trump just said we're going to have a 32-hour work week now, no longer 40. 32 is going to be the standard. No, you're not going to just work 32 hours. You're still going to work your 40. What that means is you're going to get overtime from 32 to 40. For salary people, it don't mean shit. For union people, if your contract says overtime after 40 hours, don't mean shit. But Trump said he was going to do this before he pushed no taxes on overtime. So what this is going to ensure is people that work 40 hours a week hourly, your last 8 hours are going to be overtime hours because that's just standard. Then once this gets passed, he's going to put the bill in for no taxes on overtime, which is going to be good for all of us. Going to make a shit ton more money. Just to follow up for everybody that said, oh, Trump's full of shit. He might be full of shit about a lot of stuff, but he said we were only going to have a 32-hour work week. That's what we got. He said he was going to do no taxes on overtime after we got this passed. That's what we're doing. The man hasn't even been in 6 months yet.
So for those of you who don't believe that Republicans are cutting Medicaid, just found out something very, very interesting. The big, beautiful bill that the Republicans are trying to push through right now, which would bring in quite a bit of cuts into Medicaid, that those cuts will not take effect until after the 2026 midterms. That's how it's strategically written in the bill, the timing of it. So are you still going to hold on to the idea that there aren't Medicaid cuts coming? Why would they wait till after the midterms to have this kick into effect? Because they know once it does kick into effect, they're going to have a very hard time winning these elections. I mean, what kind of diabolical stuff is that?
¿Por qué están arrestando personas inocentes que solo huyen de una dictadura, de una tiranía asesina comunista?
Tras la detención de la joven cubana Laura de la Caridad González Sánchez, líderes del movimiento anticomunista I-220A expresaron su apoyo.
Como movimiento legal en el estado de la Florida, necesitamos por favor que se tomen en cuenta que si no hemos cometido crimen, que tenemos nuestras vidas organizadas, nuestro asilo pendiente, que por favor no tenemos por qué vivir con este terror.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote. Raise your hands, come on. For Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. Arriba. I will vote for Donald Trump.
I want to thank Los Tres del Habanas. How did I do, Mercy? For their incredible performance.
Nosotros lo hicimos porque nosotros queríamos. A mí nadie me pagó un centavo. A mí nadie me dijo que esto iba a ser beneficioso, ni siquiera que iba a traer.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. That's what y'all did. Those people didn't even get paid to do that. That's crazy.
The wordplay that the GOP specifically used in Florida, especially Miami, on Venezuelans and Cubans is unreal. They told you guys that they're only going after the criminals. You guys are the criminals. When you come to this country illegally, that's the crime. But what you do is you seek asylum because you're saying you're running away from a very bad government. But you still have to get here to seek asylum. And when you seek asylum, you give your name, where you're living, where you're working. That's how this works. So that's what they did. They didn't go around trying to find a bunch of illegal immigrants everywhere because that's difficult to do. Apart from the farms and the construction sites, it's hard to find illegal immigrants in the country. They don't leave a paper trail. But people that seek asylum do. And that's why they went to y'all houses in Miami and picked y'all up. Because they knew where you were at. Your paperwork wasn't completed. But hey, I will vote for Donald Trump. You voted for your people to get deported because he don't give a shit what you look like. Y'all could look white. You can have the proximity to whiteness. But you are from Cuba. And he don't give a shit. So thoughts and deportations. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all stand 10 toes down in your vote. Don't start bitching now.
Say it louder for the people in the back, Trump. Listen to this.
Here's what I want on Medicaid. We're not touching anything. All I want is one thing. 3 words. We don't want any waste, fraud, or abuse. Very simple. Waste, fraud, abuse. Other than that, we're leaving it. Medicare, we're leaving it. All we're after, and this is for the good of it, is a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse. That's all we're doing. We're not touching it. The Democrats are going to destroy it. Thank you very much.
Have you guys seen all the videos from MAGA supporters who are going hard at Donald Trump because he is not helping the victims of Kentucky and Missouri and the people affected by these tornadoes? You haven't? Oh, that's because there aren't any. Remember when Hurricane Helene swept through Tennessee, North Carolina, those places, and they all dogged on Biden and his administration for only giving $750 to the victims of those natural disasters? Even though that was appropriated by Congress, the Republican Congress, they still laid it at Biden's feet. But yet we have heard nothing from Donald Trump, no condolences, nothing about the victims of these tornadoes across Kentucky, Missouri, and elsewhere. And they're not showing up on social media to say, where's the support? Why are they not doing more? Why is Trump not doing more? Why are these people not getting any money? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. Not one video, because it was outrage that was faked. It was outrage that was meant to just stir up trouble and pin Biden as this evil, morally corrupt person, because they don't really care if these people who are affected by natural disasters get their money or not. They only care when it can be used for political points for their side, because Donald Trump has done nothing and will do nothing. He wants to cut. He wants to end FEMA. He wants there to be no FEMA, and that natural disasters are paid for by the states in which they occur. Good luck to the red states that don't have a pot to piss in, because they're not going to be able to have enough funding and money in their own coffers to be able to provide to their citizens during a natural disaster. So where are you, MAGA Republicans? I'm waiting to hear you, and all I'm hearing right now are crickets.